Hi there, Philipp here from Raven. In this video, we're going to have a look how we use images from our sketches to model a full parametric bridge with Raven. Let's jump right in. As an architect, I do thinking by sketching. Also, prompting in the form of text within an AI has limits. So I rather want to use my sketches here to guide Raven to come up with a design of a bridge that I sketched out here. So let's jump right in. Okay, so here in Grasshopper, we're going to open up Raven. So here's my first sketch. I'm just going to take a screenshot, insert it to Raven, just copy paste. I'm going to say model this arch. This will be the main structure of my bridge. So let's build this with Raven. Okay, so Raven returned the first arch. I would say main logic looks correct. Just giving it a screenshot again, saying make sure it sits flat on the ground because I want to have the basis, of course, flat. So Raven returns my arch now, also covering it black, which I like. It also seems like the two radii for the bases are not the same, so I just want to prompt it here. Make sure the base radius is the one radius for both bases of the structure. Currently, the second top radius defines the right base. So let's first fix that one. Okay, we got that one settled. So I can play around here, see it works. If I look from below, I can tell, you know, it's still not really flat on the ground. So getting a screenshot in and saying, nice. Now make sure the cutout box is elevated a bit, so we really have a flat surface. Okay, so it gave me cut height, and I can search for cut height in the script. I can elevate the box here. I can play around with the arch. I like it. It's pretty much what I sketched. So this is the main structure of the bridge that I had in mind. But of course, it's not a bridge yet. So I'm going to feed Raven more sketches of my thought process step by step to further detail the bridge. Okay, so to continue my thought process, of course, I want to have some kind of cable spanning from the structure, right? So what I did, I took my sketch, I just sketched like the catenaries here to both sides. So I'm going to give this sketch to Raven as well and say, now let's add a catenary that sits on top of the arch and reaches perpendicular to the arch. I want to control length and slack. That's an easy one. We have our cables. Next one's going to be easy as well, so I'm just giving it another sketch where I continue to say, you know, I want these suspension cables or hangers as well. So I'm going to paste it here. Cool. Let's add hangers like in the sketch. Another easy one. So Raven returned this right away. That's very cool. It looks pretty much like my sketch. So let's bring this further though. I haven't in my sketches looked beyond this, but now I can do maybe just with Raven some tweaks. So of course we're missing a deck. So let's add a deck here. So we have the deck, just a little bit of tweaking with the deck. Telling Raven to connect the last or like the end, so to say, of the cables onto the deck. Here we go. So yeah, already very cool basic bridge structure. Let's take this further. So right now, as I see this, and I haven't sketched it yet, but you know that's the beauty of it. So I have my sketches, but also bringing this further now with Raven. So I think there needs to be some structure at the end and the start of the deck. Maybe we can kind of like copy this little arch in a smaller version to really carry the deck. And yeah, here we go. Very, very basic sketch of my bridge. I like it. So actually I'm going back to my sketch pad because I have some maybe additional supporting structures in mind from underneath. So here's the sketch. Let's paste this to Raven as well. Let's add a structure that holds the deck. Can you remodel the structure that's in the sketch? Okay, cool. So it got back with the supporting structure that I sketched. It automatically put some of those underneath the deck. Let's see. Okay, but nice. Let's only have two of them, one at the beginning and one at the end of the deck. Also, I just see now that they are again like rotated to the wrong direction, right? So I just tell Raven, let's rotate the structure 90 degrees so they carry the length of the deck. Nice. Now it looks cool. Now they are like right at the end of the start of the deck. So add a slider so I can control how much they are offset from the end of the deck. So here we go. Raven comes up with the slider. As you can see here now nicely, I can pull it in. I also want to increase the spread, so to say. And here I can tell, like the geometry of the structure is not perfect yet, but for the kind of parametric sketch that I have in mind, it's okay. So I'm going to leave this for now. But now I like it. So it's a very basic full parametric model of the bridge. I'm happy with my model now, and this is how easy it is to come with your sketches and Raven to a parametric CAD model. We are working that Raven understands your sketches better and better. Stay tuned, come to our Discord, follow us here on YouTube, and then see you next time.